Welcome to the Living Room Radio Show. I am Lori Faye.
I'm Christine McCauley. Welcome to the couch today.
It is gearing down to the end of summer, even though we don't want to talk about
Labor Day
that
weekend.
ending. But we're behind the wheel and we're almost there, and it's screeching, and we're like, no.
How about this heat?
This heat is, you know what? Listen, I can't complain because I actually love the heat. Well, let me ask you a
As much
question.
as I'm a summer girl, I can't. Between the swollen ankles and the frizzy hair, I'm a little done. I think.
I wanted to ask, well, I'll never be done with the heat, but I wanted to ask you about that because your hair always looks silky and shiny. And I wanted to ask you, do you blow dry it or no?
Well, I did blow it right before I came here tonight. I usually do it before the show. I'm very dry since I did my color though, and I've been treating myself. Usually I do it on Wednesday before the show to hot oil treatments. There are these little salons. They're all over. There's like 4 of them on Broadway in Massapequa that do a blowout for like $15 and a $5 hot oil treatment, and it's really nice. They give you a little massage.
I didn't think of that.
It's a little indulgence.
It's a blow bar, right?
Well, no, they do everything, but I've been treating myself to these blowout hot oil treatments to try to, and it is really getting soft, although maybe it's the humidity.
So
it's
that's the one
really
reason
dry.
why I don't highlight anymore, because my hair is so really thin that when I highlight, it just starts out here and then it cracks up, and before I know it, it's cracking out. Yeah. So if you notice, I haven't highlighted in like a whole year. Yeah.
Well, I think yours looks really pretty today.
Thank you. It's just, you know what? I don't blow dry my hair in the summer because it's pointless. I have ringlets and I just embrace it because
I have to work it to get a little bit of curl out of it.
No, this is actually, I had it pulled back in a knot all day, and then this is how it just like came out. But
I mean, isn't it the way it always is? Straight-haired girls want the curls, curly-haired girls want the straight. They're paying tons of money
I have to tell you, I would love straight like Chinese hair. I would love that. I mean,
did you ever do like a keratin or anything?
No, because I'm afraid. Because if there's any hairdressers listening, call me and talk to me about Magic Sleek, because I heard that's like the new thing that doesn't totally kill your hair.
Right. 516-945-9099. Tell us about Magic Sleek.
Yeah, I would like to learn about that because I would like to do the keratin, but I'm afraid because my hair is so thin. I'm afraid it's just going to abuse it. Actually, I go to Kathleen's Hair Boutique in Babylon, and she's fabulous, and my hair has never been this healthy in probably 10 years. But it is very thin because, I don't know, stress years ago, and then I think abuse and just hereditary, right?
I lost a lot of hair when I lost weight. I went through, in one period, I lost like 25 pounds in, 6 weeks or something. It just was falling off of me. And my hair, my husband would say, honey, we could stuff pillows with the hair that's around
oh my God, when my husband cleans out the shower drain, it's scary.
It's pretty gross. And it never totally, it came back, but it's not as thick as it was,
Yeah, I don't know what happens. And then also, they say when you exercise a lot, something, I would love to get more health professionals on the show that would like either debunk the myths or confirm this, but supposedly when you do a lot of exercise and you release certain, I guess, chemicals, there's something that you should put on your head to like stop that from happening because it makes you lose your hair.
Biotin definitely helps. We've joked about me being a hairless wonder. I don't have to shave my legs. There's no hair on them.
Unbelievable. But like every day I have to shave.
When my hair was falling out during that weight loss period, I started taking biotin, and all of a sudden, I think
all of a sudden you have to shave your legs?
Well, all of a sudden I looked down one day at my leg and went, oh my God!
Stop it. And you have to shave your legs now?
It's not something I think. Well, I haven't been taking it, so I don't have to. But while I was taking the biotin,
it was growing. Listen, I want to point out, I put that little flawless thing for your face. It's such BS because it almost leads you to believe that it's not shaving. It's freaking shaving, okay?
That can't be good.
It's shaving. No, it's shaving. I'm going to tell you right now. I've used it on my face, and then like 2 days later, I'm like, this is peach fuzz. I am shaving, okay? It's a little thing that you go over your face with that's supposed to get rid of the peach fuzz, but it's shaving.
Is that one of those like as seen on TV things?
Yes!
What do you think it was doing?
I don't know. I just had this little illusion that it was like, it was just I don't know, it was pulling
I have this vision of you like with the old barbershop brush.
No, but there are some girls that do that. Listen, I have friends that shave their whole face. I'm not going to mention any names, but maybe they'll come on and talk about it. A lot of girls do it. A lot of girls do it. I do not
I'll take hairless.
No, yeah, well, listen, you're lucky.
Like
Not
a
everybody's
Shar-Pei.
hairless. I love it.
Hairless and wrinkled.
But let me ask you a question. Is that oversharing? That was one of my topics I want to talk about. Is that oversharing?
Shaving?
No, is it oversharing to talk about the fact that we shave or we wax our cha-chas and, all that kind of stuff?
I don't know, we're girls.
We're girls. We're supposed to do that stuff.
The female perspective.
So let me ask you, Kim Kardashian posted a picture on Instagram.
Speaking of swollen ankles, I saw a picture of her swollen ankles when she was pregnant.
She needed to lay off the French fries. I think that was part of her problem. No, I happen to love Kim Kardashian. I think she's out of her mind, but I love her. I wish I could find the picture now. She posted a picture of herself. It was a back shot, and I think she had a little bikini top on, and of course she has, a really fabulous derriere. She's got like that little butt hanging, and it's big. And she had a picture of like her thong. So it obviously was like, it was
Here we go again with the thongs,
it was a thong.
People.
So it was a Gucci thong, and it had the Gucci little like buckle on the back. And I thought to myself, I wonder what her daughter is going to think of that shot when her daughter sees it. And would her daughter be like, Ma, that was so, like my sons, if I walk around with a black tank top where you cannot possibly see through, if I walk around with that with no bra, it's like, Ma, put a bra on. But so.
My boys have never said that to me.
Maybe you never walked around with no bra. No, do you wear a bra all the time?
Well, not all the time.
But so sometimes I would, like at night, I would take off my bra and I would just put on a black tank top that you definitely can't see through. There's no way to see through it. But it wasn't, I never brought her on.
Okay.
Is that, but if their friends were coming over, they would say to me.
my boys just don't notice shit like that.
No?
Yeah.
My boys notice.
It's shit.
Yeah. Well, maybe they notice and they don't want to tell you.
I don't know, guys.
And the other thing is I wear the boobies, so I have the boobies on now, and it's just like a silicone thing.
Now maybe we're sharing too much.
No, but does everybody use the boobies? It's a little silicone thing that goes over your nipple so you don't see a nipple. Like, I'm only a double A. So
I know you've let some of my girlfriends.
I have. We were on Fire Island a couple of weeks ago, and she's like, "Do you have another pair of those?" I'm like, "I actually do." But when you're really tiny, you don't necessarily need a bra all the time.
Yeah, see, I need a bra all the time.
Yeah, so you wear the boobies and then you don't see anything. So it's kind of like, so did I overshare?
That's why I never use them.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Are we oversharing at times? Call in 516-945.
We might be. So Chris, the last time you and I think it was one of the last times you and I were together. I was talking about that I just got myself a little spot that I can go to that nobody could find me, so I can relax. And I was saying to you, why do you go to the beach? Oh. And you were saying that you felt like you went there because you could relax and nobody. And when we talk about this stuff, we're certainly not complaining because we love our families. Everybody knows that. We love our husbands.
My next breath.
We love our children. But sometimes you just need to go to a place where there is nobody else so that you can get that couple of hours where nobody wants a piece of you. And I thought, we connected on that level that night because you were like, this is my place.
I learned a long, long time ago, if I didn't take care of me, I wouldn't be good for anyone. And, people like to joke, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
That's what I say.
But you know what? We had times, my oldest son has autism, my husband is a cancer survivor, and that's just the tip of some of the things we've dealt with through the years. And I was cracking up at one point, and getting this little boat and having this place to go to, where I could, for a day or two, just worry about the box that surrounded me.
Yeah.
And that's why I started it. Now it's just a thing. My kids are grown, but you
still love it in that way where you can shut your phone off and be at peace.
It's just
and do
it renews me, and whether I'm with people, whether I'm on my own,
you get that peace.
It's my happy place. That's all I can say about it. I got 2 weekends left.
You too? No, you don't. Well, you can keep. Well, do you have to take it out of the marina?
We're going out early this year. We have a wedding in North Carolina and then another big event. So I'm actually coming out a little early this year.
So
it's been a great summer.
Let me ask you a question. There are days that I wake up and I feel like it's always something. Like there are very few days a year that all of the stars are 100% aligned, and I feel like the world. There are days that happens for me where I wake up and I go, "This is I'm talking perfect day." But more often than not, I feel like Rosanna Donna on Saturday Night Live. It's always something. I feel like it's always. There's always a blip in the in the mechanism that's always there's always one thing that has to go wrong a day. I'm having like a perfect freaking weekend, and I have to get into like a stupid argument with my dad over nothing. And I'm like, this stinks, man. It's like, why? And I just wish that like there could be more days where it was perfect.
I haven't had very many perfect days, so
So
happens.
So what do you do? You just have to mind screw yourself into not thinking about that. Even though there's 150 things going right, do you focus on that one thing that's going wrong?
I
what
tend
do you do?
to obsess
me
about
too.
things that go wrong all day long.
Oh.
You know, and even though I know it's going to pass or be done with, it happened, it's over, we're moving forward, I will still play it over and over in my head.
Because you're
Is that a
different
girl
than I am.
thing? Is that an Italian thing? Is it a Catholic thing? What is it? Is it just the female guilt? I don't know.
I have
female
no idea.
guilt.
Yeah, is that
It's
what
a
it
show
is?
topic.
Well, listen, you know what I find helps with female guilt? Wine. So
I don't drink it that often. I'm going to have some today.
I'm going to give a little shout out to Maddie Bella on the North Fork, and we're going to pop this bottle of sparkling rosé. Actually, PC is going to pop it for us, and we will be right back to continue with some host chat.
Hi, I'm Roger.
And I'm Steve.
And we own this house together.
Zap My Tax was so successful with our tax grievance.
We saved over $1,700 in our first year alone. And now we're signing up again.
In fact, we are so happy with Zap My Tax, we decided to save even more money and use Zap My Insurance as well.
Zap My Tax and Zap My Insurance. Two great choices and two great ways to save money.
Hello, my name is Christopher Rathbun from Big Kahuna Productions, where we are artists first and photographers second. If you'd like to book us for our services, please call 631-245-9417. Until then, back to the Living Room Show on Strong Island TV.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to pour our sparkling while we discuss one more topic that I just had to ask you because it's in all the fashion magazines. I don't know if you buy fashion magazines, but I just spent $99 yesterday on magazines.
I used to be a junkie with magazines, an absolute junkie. And I think it was because I loved to read so much, and when the kids were little, I didn't have time to read, but I could maybe grab a half hour or so to flip through a magazine.
Yeah, that's me.
And I used to just love getting In Style magazine. The fall fashion issue weighed about 10 pounds, and it would make me so happy.
And Vogue.
I have to tell you, just got some magazines because we had airline points that were going to expire, so we traded it for magazines. So I stopped getting them a long time ago. I was so disappointed with the fall fashion.
Well, can I ask you, and I really want to go out on MMG with this, yay or nay, high-waisted jeans.
Yuck.
Yeah, it's a nay.
I hate them. You like them though.
You know what?
I don't.
You know what? They do make your ass look a little bigger than normal, but I just feel like it gets rid of that whole muffin top thing.
I don't know. I don't like that look.
I mean, I don't know. Like even like this dress is high waisted, so I don't know like if I like it all the way up here, but I feel like over here is okay. I don't know.
I got good hips. My hips are narrow, so I think I like when my
like
jeans
low?
come. Not low, but like that midish rise right on the hip. I'm not feeling the high waisted.
All right, I just had to ask you because I didn't know where you stood on it. I think I'm going to purchase maybe one like inexpensive pair just in case I.
Yeah, I did get a pair.
Because also you have a slice of pizza and they look very different. You know?
I did get a pair from our friend Amory Inglaze, who owns Lola's Lookbook. It's the traveling boutique on wheels. Go to lolaslookbook.com and you'll see some great stuff. They're not jeans. They're just a pair of pants that are higher waisted. And I love them, but when I was trying them on, I was going, I don't know. I got to get used to this. They got to come up more. So I got them. And maybe I'll wear them next week.
All right, good.
We'll
I'm into it. I also want to put together a Christine's Corner where we paint some jeans for the fall. I want to do that in my yard. I want to do that in my yard. I want to get like 20 of our closest female comrades and do a painting party in my yard.
I'm always up for that kind of thing.
And I'll do the wine. You get the paint.
Excellent. Oh, I got buckets of paint.
Yeah, so we're in. We're in. These are from Lola too, aren't they?
No, I went to Denim Rehab, another great store on Broadway in Massapequa.
Very cute.
White moto jeans. I hit their sale rack today. Babies, $10 each piece.
You gotta love Christine, man. I don't know how you do it.
Look at this cute outfit. I was so excited.
It's adorable. I absolutely love it. You are like the fashionista, man. Cheers to you.
The only way to support my habit. Cheers.
Wow. Thanks, Maddie Bella.
We'll be right back with our first guest, Kathleen Beyer, who is a licensed massage therapist and more.
Have you heard? Laura's neighbors saved thousands of dollars on their property taxes by using Zap My Tax. But her husband filed with the other property tax grievance company. He'll never make that mistake again. Laura went to zapmytax.com and got the savings she deserved. Zap My Tax, saving Long Islanders money on property taxes for over 25 years. Look for us in your mailbox or call 631-889-5500. Or you can sign online at zapmytax.com.
Dinner on Blanc, Long Island, an all-white outdoor dinner, is returning September 5th at a secret Long Island location. The dinner party will invade a well-known public location on Long Island, and Nassau Community College is a departure point for the secret location. Registration closes September 1st. More information about how you can join the party can be found at longisland.dinneronblanc.com/register.
Shout out.
Really good for menopausal.
Welcome back. You're in the living room, and we are here today with Kathleen Beyer, who is a licensed massage therapist that additionally practices cranial sacral therapy and Qigong. These are both holistic treatments for the body to help the body heal itself, and she's going to teach us all about that and let us know how we can help ourselves with these treatments. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi.
Welcome. Cheers to you. Cheers to another fabulous woman on the couch with us.
Really
Thank you
fabulous
for
woman.
inviting me. Thank you
very
so
happy
much.
you're here.
I'm so glad to be here.
So Kathleen and I have known each other for a very long time. Our families go way, way back. And Kathleen is an impressive woman. She has started this business herself. She's been a single mom. And tell me, what first led you to massage therapy? Because that's where you started, right?
What led me to massage therapy? I was an athlete, very into
Soccer
the
player,
body,
right?
soccer. I played all sports, mainly soccer. And I don't know, I was always into the body, and I was the youngest of 6, always massaging.
Always massage.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of naturally went into that.
That's hilarious.
I always had this curiosity about energy, and that's really what I'm doing now. I'm transferring from hands-on massage therapy to energy work.
Okay. And is that the Qigong piece?
It's all of it. It's cranial sacral therapy, which some of you...
I've never heard of.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
It's
Great
originated from osteopaths.
Okay.
So it's osteopathic work. It is a system in our body, like the cardiovascular system, the respiratory system. There is a rhythm. It all has to do with the tissue, the dura mater, that surrounds the brain and surrounds the spinal cord and the fluid within it.
Okay.
Okay, it's gentle work. You would come in, get on my table, mostly face up, and it's like holding a nickel in my hand. And that's how gentle the system is. I could see where the system is out of line, and then there's different ways of manipulating it, almost going into the ease where it's going mostly, and you almost unlatch it, and it could come back to get that rhythm back into sync.
Do you touch all parts of the body or just the head?
I can treat this from all over the body. I start at the feet a lot. And I can I can feel your feet, and it can bring me the rhythm. This one may be going all the way in and out. This one just may be coming this way. Doesn't want to go all the way that way. It's bringing me to a spot further up the body. It's almost pointing to it.
So you're following somebody's energy on their body.
I'm following its energy, but it's as simple as the rhythm pointing me in a direction, a restriction. So it's not going all the way out, and it's coming like a V to a spot.
And does that then take, once you get to that spot, do you then combine the different therapies?
I combine the different therapies.
This is so interesting. When I was feeling at my poorest, before I got a handle on my autoimmune disease, one of the things I tried was called osteomanipulative therapy. Is this essentially?
It could be. It
very
well could be.
Because it was an osteo that did it, and I kind of stopped because I changed my focus, but it would flare me every time. Like, I would be wiped after he'd work on me, which he said was common and would ultimately
And now your body's going through.
Right.
Your body will then go and regulate itself.
Okay.
So it sets in that homeostasis.
Okay, interesting.
You know,
So
Now it's really good for autistic people along the spectrum. Okay, they have all this toxicity in their head. A lot of times their head doesn't move. They produce an extra protein. It causes inflammation. So now I can go in and feel maybe, so their head isn't moving as much as, say, somebody else. So now I can find a little spot that is moving. And now we're going to manipulate it to get going. Now the head's going to flush. So it's taking the pressure.
That's very interesting.
We're going to do a little demonstration later.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. I don't know the tail. It's
right.
But I could just tell you.
So who's your common patient? Like who comes in? Like I have a
everybody.
neck problem. I come in with my neck
absolutely.
problem.
I do neck treatments, lower back, but now I get into the cranial sacral, and then I'll go into the meridian therapy. So you could call it shiatsu, acupressure. It's the same lines as acupuncture. Okay. It's the 5-element theory, traditional Chinese medicine. Okay, I study cranial sacral from the Up Pleasure Institute. So if you want more information, you could certainly go there. Or I study with this man, Dr. Nan Liu, or Grandmaster Nan Liu, who's at tcmworld.org to get all the information, right? So there is the Dragon's Way Qigong, which I'll get more into. But I do get into these meridians, and it's like you just pay attention to them. And you get into the points, and I could connect this point, say at the top of the shoulder, to a point down here on the toe is the gallbladder meridian, right? So that runs right through the side of the body, right? Now that has to do with decision making. Now aren't we all like this when we're trying to make a decision, right?
And you tense up.
And you tense up. People who tend to worry, especially women, are stagnant in their stomach meridian. So worry has to do with stomach. And how many times have you heard, I'm worried, sick to my stomach?
Yeah.
So it's the obvious.
Oh my God, I need a treatment right now.
It makes sense. It really does. So along with the meridian therapy, I really want to focus on women's health, because breast cancer can be in our body. They say early detection is the best prevention, right? Well, it could be before the detection that we're getting from the machines that we have. Tenderness, the fibrous that we're getting, on the mammograms and stuff. Headaches. There's other symptoms that are there 8 years before anything's going to get detected.
Wow.
So the Chinese medicine knows what they're doing. They've been treating this for 5,000 years.
Yeah. I wonder, are they healthier than we are, Chinese people?
Yeah, I mean, up in the mountains, they say they live to like 120.
So
I don't know any.
So if you're having a pain, like it's funny you should say that about the toe, because sometimes my big toe, I get a little pain. I don't know what that's from. What is that from?
Yeah. I get toe pain from what I think is my sciatica, which you've helped me with in the past.
Right.
So it's all hands on touching.
I'm not really doing this anymore.
Okay.
I'm getting away from it. I'm feeling. I'm tender and I'm feeling.
So what is the actual touch that you do that gets things moving? Like, for instance, if I have this pain on my neck right now, could you relieve that?
I can, and most of the time it's going to be large intestine. Large intestine comes through here, so just even manipulating this spot right here, if you hold on to it long enough and just work with it, it'll kind of melt like butter under your finger. Okay, and that'll open up your large intestine that comes right through your shoulder. It's about letting go.
What could be causing you a problem in your large intestine?
Absolutely.
But what could be causing that? Something you ate? You're just being nervous? What could
okay.
Most of your autoimmune system.
Listen, I could do hours with this woman.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay,
loose.
the 5-element theory, it's fire, earth, metal, water, wood. Okay, so each one of these elements has characteristics. They all have at least 2 organs that go with it. Then they have an emotion. Okay, so kidney has to do with fear. Now, fear doesn't mean that you're a scaredy cat necessarily, but it could mean that, you really have the pressure of paying your mortgage, and, your bills, your insurance, everything is based on fear.
And all of this puts us out of alignment.
And it all, So, large intestine is about letting go. Lung is about depression, grief, or not knowing your value, right? And you see people that feel like that. They're like this. They're sunken in their lung.
They have bad
So we're really
posture.
maps. We're maps of our lives. And not only do we have to digest food? We have to digest our emotions, our environment.
It's every day.
This is so interesting.
This is so interesting.
Now, where can people find you? Because you have a whole new deal going on.
I have a whole new deal. I get a new
Kathleen's
key
quite
on the
the
first.
businesswoman.
I get a brand new key on the first. I'm in West Babylon.
Body Freedom.
So what is this? You opened up a new place?
I am.
That's
I
awesome.
am.
Congrats.
So
Cheers
excited
to
for
you.
you.
So I'm doing my hands on.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
When's grand opening day?
Well,
we need to bring her a plant.
I get it on the first.
Okay.
I get my key on the first, and I'll be practicing my hands-on, and I have a yoga studio right next door.
I think I know where you
where
are.
I'll be practicing my Qigong. Now, the Qigong has everything to do with what I just told you about this energy 5-element theory, but I teach you moves that open these meridians so you can do it yourself.
We're going to show that when we come back after commercial. But where can how can people reach you on
so
Facebook
my
or
phone
your phone number?
I'm brand new here, so I'm not on Facebook. I have a website being developed. I have an email. It's my name. It's Kathleen with a K. .Beier BEIER @gmail.com. My phone number is 631-683-8811.
We'll have all this information on the
Beautiful.
living room page. Be sure to like and share the page for us and for Kathleen.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much,
this
girls.
is so
I
exciting.
appreciate it.
With the business that you opened, is it your own standalone store?
No, it's the Darshana building in West Babylon. It's on
with-
Great East Neck Road, so
Okay.
so you know where Bergen Point is.
Bergen Point Golf Club.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That continues north. It's Great East Neck.
Okay.
There's Stop and
So
Shop.
are you? It's you, your own business, and you have
It's
a yoga
a building
studio. Who's gonna be doing your
upstairs
yoga
or is offices and a yoga studio. Downstairs is a yoga
It's gonna be
studio
all you.
and me.
Okay.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
it's
So you're sharing space.
I am in a building full of yes.
We're going to come right back, and we're going to do a little exercise here. Kathleen is going to show me how to not have hot flashes, because she just witnessed me having a hot flash. So we will be right back, and we're going to work on that.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Roger.
And I'm Steve.
And we own this house together.
Zap My Tax was so successful with our tax grievance.
We saved over $1,700 in our first year alone. And now we're signing up again.
In fact, we are so happy with Zap My Tax, we decided to save even more money and use Zap My Insurance as well.
Zap My Tax and Zap My Insurance. 2 great choices and 2 great ways to save money.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Larkin, owner of Red Penguin Books. We are a book publishing company, and we work with authors of all genres. Whether or not you've written a book or whether or not you want to write a book, find us on the web at redpenguinbooks.com. And thank you for joining us. You're watching the Living Room Radio Show at Strong Island TV.
Okay.
Hi guys, we are here with Kathleen, and she is going to show us how to do a move to get rid of a hot flash.
Yeah, this is Qigong for women's health, for breast health specifically, but it does help with all the women problems because a lot of these meridians start down at the toes and they come straight up through all the women's stuff and through the breast. Okay, so there's 3 basic meridians. It is the liver, stomach, and kidney. Okay, so the first one is really good for kidney. It feels good. You just put your hands up facing the heavens in front of your heart, right? And now you're going to just one foot, then the other. Now what you're doing is you're hitting flat.
So you want to really kind of feel
it. The kidney spot, kidney 1, is underneath the ball of the foot. Just in that spot. So if you were going to curl your toes, it's the spot that's not moving, right? Just underneath that ball of your foot. And then you get better at this as it goes along. So you get a nice little rhythm, and it's a flat foot. But when you get down, you're dropping it. Drop, 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 right? So you would do this 3 or 4 minutes, okay? And that would be the first move.
I just want to point out that I have a small business and I have a bunch of women that I work with, and this would be a great treat to have you to come in and do this for us one day, and us to do all these exercises, and then maybe in the morning or in the middle of the day when everybody needs a break from sitting at their desks, we'll get up and just put the phone on lunch mode for 5 minutes and do one of these exercises. I think I'm gonna have to have you come into my office.
I would love that.
Because I think we would all benefit from this, especially since we're all sitting at computers all day.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
The men would benefit.
The men, well, you could do one exercise for men and one for women.
Okay, let's
right.
move on to the next one. All right. So we would stand with our hands next to us, and then just from our elbows up, we're just going to bend here. Okay. Now we're going to push out like we're pushing through water, and come back the same. So it's out, very simple, in.
And what is this
So
helping us with?
Well, it's the meridians that are coming through the chest.
Okay.
Right? You could kind of feel
What's the meridian?
it. The meridian is an energy line. So it's a stream of energy, like a stream of water that goes through your body, right? So they're all connected to an organ. So just like a stream of water where there's a little branch that falls down and causes a little blockage, we have blockages of maybe something we did physically, emotionally.
Oh, I have blockages.
Yeah, we all have blockages.
I've got a lot of
That's a whole
blockages.
nother show, my friends.
So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4.
And how long do you do this for?
2, 3, 4. Now this little, you would do everything for about 4 minutes, right? Each move.
Could I do this with a wine glass in my hand and have the same effect?
I think you might get a better effect out of
So
that.
now you just pull back and drop. Tell me if you don't have blood rushing through your
Oh
fingers.
yeah,
right now.
absolutely.
Feel how
Actually, I
nice
feel
and
it
warm
right
that
down,
feels?
Absolutely.
right down like my elbow.
Yeah, that feels
Mhm.
good.
Right?
That feels really good.
So the next one would be very similar. You would come up, go out, and now you're going to open like a curtain, like you're sliding a curtain. But the curtain doesn't come around.
Oh,
A curtain
so
just
stay
goes
straight,
out.
like this.
And back, and out, and back. Right?
And this is the same meridian or another one?
They're combined. They're all pretty close together, but this is bringing it from a different angle.
Okay.
You know, I do Pilates, so a lot of that is like this, but with resistance. You know, all these movements slow and concise.
So we hit the kidney,
Yeah.
right? So now we came up here, and the kidney meridian comes up to here. The stomach meridian comes right through the nipple and up to the bottom of the eye. And then the liver comes up, zigzags right around, right through the women parts, and up and ends right underneath the breast. So they're all leading there. So when we have too much emotion of anything, of any kind, it does sit there. And it could really, it could hurt our organs.
Tell me about it.
You must just be a twisted mess. I don't know why.
That's why I run.
Right.
Because I run and
Yeah,
it helps
it
me
gets
I get it out.
Yeah.
You know, how do you feel about repetitive motion running? I know a lot of people are against it. A lot of people in that
Yeah.
world. Yeah,
Master
they're
Dan
against-
Lou thinks that we're hysterical because what we do is we try to build up energy, right? This is always the last move, which this is number 10, where we're trying to build up energy, and it comes here, and you just sit with it, and you do this as long as you can. We're gaining energy because we have two types of energy. They're both held in the kidney. One is inborn, and as much as you have, that's it. When you use it, you can't replace it. Then we have the acquired energy, which is acquired through food and drink, or qigong. So running, going to the gym is spending energy. So he says, I don't know what's wrong with you Westerners,
It's
you go
true.
You go to the gym
Because
to
it spends the energy
spend your
rather than
energy.
gains
So
it.
you know what's really
Oh,
funny?
how
But
interesting. What a great point.
One of the acupuncturists I had gone to over the years said to me, "There's only so many miles on your chassis, and when you run out, you run out." And he
Yeah.
knew I was a runner. He said, "I'm not
Wow.
really for you doing this." He said,
Yeah.
when it's gone, it's gone." And so that goes along. And he is also acupuncture, all about the body, the
5
That
element
is
theory.
so
Yeah.
Same thing.
interesting.
It's
This
the
is
same
great
premise,
stuff.
the 5 element theory. It's brilliant.
So what makes one with more energy than someone else?
We inherit it. It comes from our parents.
Because I have a lot of
It could
energy.
be.
People mock me.
It could be from it's a long journey of lives. I mean, I don't know. There's a
wait.
lot to learn there.
So the idea of the qigong is to increase the energy.
To increase the energy, to clean out
and
crowd.
remove
And
things from it.
increase.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if there was one book that
Fabulous
you would
stuff.
recommend to learn about this, because I'm very interested. Because
Very
I've been to
interesting.
acupuncture, acupressure, blah blah blah, everything chiropractic.
Right.
So what is
Okay.
one book you would recommend for a layman?
Okay, I have a book for the Dragon's Way, which I get from the TCM world.
Okay.
And that really gives you the basics.
Okay.
It explains it.
The Dragon's Way.
Yeah.
This is such awesome information. This was so
Fabulous
exciting.
guest.
See,
I'll have to come back and continue
We love
this.
that.
Absolutely,
All right?
absolutely.
And maybe we'll finally do a remote
Absolutely.
thing, and when you're set, we're gonna come and do a session.
Oh,
Love
you
it.
come
Love
to
it,
me,
love it,
I would,
love it.
that would
All
be
right,
great.
bring a
Absolutely.
camera.
Thank you so
and
much.
you'll run the
And
camera.
Kathleen's gonna come right back and sit on the couch for I think a little
maybe
chitter
a little
chat
bit
with
later
us.
for our in the living room.
Yep, we'll see you. We'll see you right back. Thank you. That was.
Dinner on Blanc, Long Island, an all-white outdoor dinner is returning September 5th at a secret Long Island location. The dinner party will invade a well-known public location on Long Island, and Nassau Community College is a departure point for the secret location. Registration closes September 1st. More information about how you can join the party can be found at longisland.dinneronblanc.com/register.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Living Room Radio Show here in Massapequa at Strong Island Radio and Television.
Do you hear that? I think we have a phone call.
Oh, I think we have a phone call.
Hello, you're on the living room.
Hey ladies, how are you?
Hi Tanisha, how are you?
Denisha Boston
I'm good.
Hill.
We are
I'm
sorry
good.
that you
Thank
couldn't
so much
make
for
it
having me
here.
on tonight.
Go ahead, Donisha.
No, I'm here.
You're here. Donisha is the CEO of Keeper of the Brand. She's also one of the organizers of Dinner on Blanc and the Bethpage Polo at the park. And she's calling in to tell us about Dinner on Blanc, correct?
I am. I'm currently standing in the middle of Total Wines at a Dinner on Blanc leaders meeting, so I'm sorry I couldn't be there with you tonight. But we are in the middle of planning all the magic and secrecy of this event. It's happening Saturday, September 15th, and registration is still open. If you go to our website, longisland.dinneronblanc.com, you can jump on the wait list, and I will approve everyone from your show that's listening.
That's awesome. How many people are you expecting?
We are over 1,500 with almost near 2,000 people. So this is going to be a sea of white attire going to a secret location and all the magic. Last year we had opera singers and ballerinas and just amazing people performing, a harpist. So this is about bringing friends together for a magical night of dinner under the stars at a secret location, which brings out all the fun.
Donisha, is the event going to be in Nassau or Suffolk County? Just to give our audience a little bit of an idea.
I will give you a little tip that the departure points are mainly in Nassau County. So we will give you a tip, but that's the only thing I can tell you.
Okay,
it's a big secret where these events end up being.
So
right? When do you find out?
You find out that night.
You find out on the day of so you know your departure point. We have departure points at Lord and Taylor Manhasset, which is part of our Sip, Taste, and Shop tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Colleen's going to be there. Then we have a
apparently
departure
I'm going to
point
be
at
there
Total
too,
Wine.
Denisha.
And you leave from the locations, and your group leader that I'm here with tonight, they will guide you to the secret location for your dinner. And you can have Pommery champagne or sparkling wine. You can order dinner from the East Store, or you can actually bring your own dinner. You can do family style with friends.
So I had attended one of the events in Bryant Park. It was absolutely amazing. I highly recommend going to it. When I did it there, we did not know that we could actually get food ordered. So we
can't wait for you to come to Long Island.
You know what? I'm not going to be able to make it this year. I would love to be there, but what I want people to know is where to go so that they can realize that it's not so difficult to get there. They can order the food. They can get the table. Oh.
Did we lose her?
Did we lose Donisha?
I think we did.
I think we lost Donisha. Listen, it's a great event. Go to the Living Room Radio show page on Facebook. You can find info there. Colleen's going to be sharing everything. But what I want you to know is they've made it a lot easier for people to do it. When I did it, it was about 5 years ago. You literally had to get everything yourself. And it was a lot of fun getting it, but if you're going to decide the last minute to go, you've got to have a white tablecloth, chairs, the whole bit. And
you had to bring it yourself.
Oh, you had to lug it. We were lugging it through Manhattan. But this, they're making it so much easier, which I think is great. And so it's a matter of going to a website and getting the information and just ordering everything and then just showing up. It's fabulous. I highly recommend it.
And if you don't know what to wear, everybody wears all white. Tomorrow night at Lord & Taylor Manhasset, starting at 6:30, there is a sip and shop and mini fashion show.
Which is
and
awesome.
I will be modeling.
So
I think we got Di back.
I
will be modeling. And I'm praying
out there and that's listening to you, that's tuning in every week on Facebook to see you guys. It's gonna be fantastic. So thank you so much. Long Island DinnerOnBlanc.com. If you jump on the wait list, I will approve you instantly.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Have fun.
Thank you.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Ciao.
Bye. We had a little technical difficulties there, but it certainly sounds like something different. If you're looking
are you
for
going to do it?
No.
You should do it.
Yeah, no.
You should do it. If I was going to be around, I'd do it.
It's September 15th. I'm in North Carolina. It's my nephew's wedding.
It's really a fun event.
You'll be in the fashion show.
But I will be in the fashion show at Lord & Taylor Manhasset tomorrow. Colleen's making sure I get that in.
You going to videotape it, Kyle?
I will.
Okay, good.
And I'm just crossing my fingers I don't fall flat on my face like Carrie Bradshaw did in Sex and the City.
Oh, it's one of my favorite episodes. Would you have worn that outfit, please, with the underwear? No.
Have you met me?
I have met you. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, do we have time for that? Just asking. We didn't even get to that.
Where are we? We have 15 minutes.
Really
left? We got lots of time.
We got
I got
lots
a
of time.
fun Christine's Corner coming up. Tomorrow is National Beach Day. That was kind of made for me. So.
Yeah, it was made for me too.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be right back with all of that and more.
Hi, I'm Roger.
And I'm Steve.
And we own this house together.
Zap My Tax was so successful with our tax grievance.
We saved over $1,700 in our first year alone. And now we're signing up again.
In fact, we are so happy with Zap My Tax, we decided to save even more money and use Zap My Insurance as well.
Zap My Tax and Zap My Insurance. 2 great choices and 2 great ways to save money.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Living Room Radio Show. I am Lori Fay. I'm here with my fabulous co-host Christine McCauley, and we have our guest Kathy on the couch, and we're going to do what we call Inside the Living Room, just to get to know you. You know, we are women in business, and we just like to get into the minds of other women in business, and also, you know, just to learn about your life and see how we're all different, but we're all the same, really, if you think about it. So I'm going to start with. Let me see, what do I want to say? And if you don't want to answer the question, you can plead the fifth, but we'll shoot you down for that. In 60 seconds or less, describe your morning beauty routine.
Morning beauty routine. I wake up and I do Qigong.
You do?
I do.
Every
morning.
You do those 3 exercises, or you do a lot more?
I do. There's 2. I do the breast stuff, but I also do the Dragon's Way.
Okay.
Which is 10 moves. And,
okay.
And how many minutes do you spend doing this each morning?
Oh, about 35, 40.
Okay.
If I don't have enough time, I'll do 20. But I have to do it or I don't feel right.
You know what? I love it.
And then I go outside and I go in the jacuzzi.
I love that. Every morning?
Every morning.
That is.
I don't care if I have.
That's why you're so happy.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't care if I have 5 minutes.
Do you have wine in the jacuzzi in the morning or not? I'm kidding. I know you don't. But there's a chance every now and then. I want to follow up with one question. Are you married?
I'm not.
You're not married. That's why you look so goddamn happy. Okay. You're up, Chris. No, I'm only kidding.
Okay. I'm going way off with something fun here, and since we touched on it, and we seem to always touch on it here on the Living Room, thong or no thong?
No thong.
Oh, yay! Someone's finally
you know what? Wait a second.
I used to do thong, and then I heard this disgusting show.
Wait a second. I just want to tell you ladies right now.
Who said, oh, it rubs in the back, and then it goes to the front, and it's gross.
Not if you wear the right thong.
Is that too much information?
Finally, someone's on my side.
So
question.
Wait. So here's what I'm going to do. I am actually going to make a sheet in my book, thong or no thong, and what we are going to do is ask you.
I'd rather wear no underwear.
No, we're going to count. I want you to write your name, and I want to write no. I want you to write no thong.
Now we're going to tally.
We're going to tally.
Oh, good.
Lori will have
no thong.
Lori will have a spreadsheet by the end of the year with this information.
This is going to be really fun stuff because I literally got my niece a thong. I got her like.
Excellent.
Would you like to write?
Oh,
she's
certainly.
no thong. I got
that.
my niece a set of thongs from Victoria's Secret for her 12th birthday, and my sister-in-law nearly choked me.
Yeah.
She was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "But you're supposed to wear a thong. Like,
Who
it's
says
panties."
you're supposed
I don't
to?
know. I've been wearing a thong since I'm born. Are you a no thong too?
Really? Even after what I just said, that's not going to ruin it for you?
No.
Not at 12.
I got her a thong. What can I tell you?
And Mama threw it in the
Dr.
garbage.
Oz killed
We
it for
are
me.
we are
I didn't have a girl.
Italian. So Lori is thong. Colleen, are you thong?
I'm done.
Okay, Peter, are you
Peter, what
thong
about
or
you?
no thong?
Thong.
Thong for you and thong for women.
I'm
Okay.
not answering. Both.
There we go. Listen, you don't really know anything about a person until you go on a sailing boat with them. That's all I have to tell you. In the middle, Bobby, thong or no thong? Thong. Okay. Is there anybody else here? Is there anybody else here we have to ask?
Wait. I'll ask Tommy.
Ask Tommy.
Thong or no thong?
Oh, I already know. Are you kidding me?
Thong.
Tommy's gonna say thong.
Tommy's
Okay,
thong.
where are my no thong friends?
Markel says thong, no underwear.
Thong with no underwear. Markel.
Isn't that the whole idea? No underwear?
Okay. A thong is no
say,
underwear.
yeah.
That's what I just told her. What she made me say?
You're arguing back there.
Oh, okay. She said a thong or no underwear.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So I got a thong.
I gotta think
Tommy's
that
thong.
would hurt.
Of course.
Tommy's
I'm not
thong.
into commando. I mean, I've done commando because I had a dress once that had like these two big
was
circles on the side.
Yeah.
What do you do with that? I went commando, but I'm not gonna lie, it was a little weird. It was a little weird. I was like,
Depending
"Oh."
on how short it is.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't that short, but I just felt like a little weird.
Yeah.
There's nothing commando like Barbara on the bike
Oh
commando.
my God, Barbara on the bike on Fire Island. Okay, we can't talk about that here. It's crazy.
Alrighty then.
All right, you're
Fatal
up.
attraction,
You're
huh?
up. You're up, girl.
Should friends mix business and pleasure? I'm sorry, friends mix their business with their friend time. Go into business together. What do you think?
Take some good friends to do that.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with you.
A set of rules.
I try to stay away and keep them as friends.
Yep.
Because what happens if it goes bad?
I do the
Done.
same thing. I've
Exactly.
never,
Yeah.
you know what? I did it a few times, and then what I decided was my partner and I made a deal that we would no longer hire friends or family.
Yeah.
The only people I'll employ are people's college kids in the summer. We will not employ
Yeah.
friends or family
I
or
mean, even
prior girlfriends.
family, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we don't
no,
mix
it's bad.
like that.
It's bad.
So
Yeah.
keep friends away from business.
And
I
you know
would
what? It's
agree.
not worth the risk because you can lose really good people in your life because you just don't have the same business ethic. I have a cute story if you want to hear it about that. I actually had a girl. We were asking about work, and she said she asked me if I had a position, and I said, well, what do you do? And she said, well, I'm not really looking to do it. I'm looking to get out of the house a couple of hours a day.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
pay you
get
for
back
that.
to you.
Anyway, back to inside the living room. As I digress. If you weren't doing this, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't doing this, I would look to open a restaurant.
Really?
Oh, me too.
Let's go in business.
I think Christine would be fabulous having a small restaurant. I really do.
I really think
I
I'm going to
actually
work
had-
on that cookbook this year.
I think you should, but I had a great idea for you that I still think you should do. I really think if she prepared food for people and she had them in
Everybody
little lunch
says it.
boxes and you
Yeah.
just had your slot in a store. I'm giving away a business idea, people, so if you
It's
listen.
Fine,
done.
it's
There's
in.
plenty of
It's
people
all
to
over
do
now.
it.
No, but I'm saying have almost like a locker room that people can go to and pick their box out that has their name on it.
No. Yeah.
Local. Yeah.
Well, who knows?
You
Who
never.
knows?
Christine has many talents. She needs to. I shouldn't say you need. You don't need
She
to do anything.
needs
You
to.
need
She's
be
got big
happy.
plans for
But
you.
you have a lot. She has a lot of talents.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to come up right back with,
What are
I
your
guess one
talents?
of my talents. I'm going to show you that it is not hard to paint something fun and lovely.
Fabulous. We'll be right back.
Have you heard? Laura's neighbors save thousands of dollars on their property taxes by using Zap My Tax. But her husband filed with the other property tax grievance company. He'll never make that mistake again. Laura went to zapmytax.com and got the savings she deserved. Zap My Tax, saving Long Islanders money on property taxes for over 25 years. Look for us in your mailbox or call 631-889-5500. Or you can sign online at zapmytax.com.
Welcome back. It's time for Christine's Corner. And guess what tomorrow is? I always try to look at
Tell us.
what like the national day is when I think about my Christine's Corner. Tomorrow is National Beach Day, so this was kind of made for me.
That's awesome.
But before I show you a cute little beachy craft, please do your part to protect our beaches.
Yeah.
Every time you go to the beach, leave with at least 3 pieces of plastic you find on the beach.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, your cigarette butts, fishermen, your fishing gear. Don't leave it behind. Just take it with you. Plastic bottle caps and things. It's killing our oceans, and if we lose our oceans, we're all in really deep water. But I'm bummed. No pun intended.
Did you see that video on Facebook with Costa Rica with the
Garbage Beach?
Yeah.
It's literally rolling in with the waves. You cannot see the water. So please don't leave your plastic behind. Take it with you. Pop it in the recycle bins. And keep our beaches beautiful. Tuck it into your thong. Might turn somebody on.
You leave your thong behind.
But along these lines, I wanted to make a little beachy craft. We're supposed to get some rainy weather coming up. The last dog days. This is a great project for the kids. Very, very simple. Bobby, if you can scoot in a little beach sign.
That's adorable.
And here's another really, really cute one
adorable.
with some dollar store river rock, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do the beach sign. Really, really easy.
And can I just point out, Chris, this is a great craft for the kids, the last, things of summer.
Absolutely,
For kids to do.
Absolutely. Now I have letters that I coated in sand. This is sand I bought, but if you've taken a vacation, by all means.
You're at the beach every day. You bought sand?
Well, I wanted
Mrs. Thrifty, I'm shocked with this.
I wanted to have sand that was a little chunkier than the sand, so that it really kind of popped. And all you do is take some tacky glue.
That is so cute.
And some purchased letters, and my letters seem to have disappeared, but it's some purchased letters. They are, I don't know, 49 cents each or something, and you just paint some tacky glue onto the letter and dip it into the sand, and boom, let it dry, and you now have a sand-coated letter.
That's awesome.
This is a piece of wood that was in my garage. I believe it was from one of my brother's projects, so I might have stolen it from his garage. Kathleen knows my brother. But you can purchase little pieces of wood like this for 59 cents in the craft store, AC Moore Michaels, all different shapes and sizes, little canvases, so easy.
You know what I like about a lot of stuff that you do too, Chris, is that you reuse items that you had for another craft. So she's constantly, she's looking at her stuff and saying, what do I have, right? And you're just making other stuff. I mean,
I have a massive craft closet.
I would like to see.
Our boat is the craftiest.
I would like to see. I've never been. You know what?
Laura's never come.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna come.
Okay, so
I swear.
I'm going to show you. It is so easy to paint a pretty little beach scene. It is not hard. Anyone can do this. I've squeezed 3 beachy colors onto a paper plate. Kathleen, if you wouldn't mind assisting, be my Sue crafter, if you will, and open this. I have a little water in this. I've put 3 beachy colors. I have a watercolor, white, which is going to go into the sky, a little sandy color, and I think I'm going to get really excited. I'm going to go with 4 colors for our demonstration with a little bit of bright blue. All right, you're going to take a brush. You can buy a big thing of these for like $5. And for that matter, you can even use one of these cute little sponge brushes, which are, I don't know, 10 cents each or something. You're going to get it wet, dab it on a little paper towel, and you're going to paint 4 stripes. Okay? Not hard. I know you can't see the white, but I'm going to start with the white. Then I'm going to go into the teal. I'm not even cleaning my brush. Another stripe. Dip a little bit of water here.
Now,
Go into this bright blue.
Do you watch videos to learn this stuff, or it just comes natural?
Little bright blue. A little of both. I get ideas. Pinterest, as you know, I am inebriated.
You are inebriated.
And all 4 colors. You're just going to put on here. I did not even clean my brush in between. Kathleen, maybe that bright blue. Give me a little bit more of that bright blue. I'm going to go back to the white.
This one here?
Yeah.
Is this, you're making this actual thing?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. So we're going to just get this look. All you're going to do after you have your stripes, I needed a little more blue. I wanted this blue to be a little brighter. I had a little too much water. And that's the beauty of this. You can't really make a mistake. So we're going to get a little more water going on here. All right. Now I'm going to take just a brush. You can use one a little wider. And I'm going to go into my white. And I'm just going to start making little kind of wave shapes. along here.
Christine
little
needs like a
half
whole
circles.
hour to do crafts.
Little half circles
It's too
and
much.
go right
She
along.
needs like a whole Chris. You know, like the
Okay.
painter that used to do Bob, and you
Bob.
you're just gonna
Just
do like
Bob
a
Ross.
little-
He died this last year, didn't he?
Oh, he died a
Oh,
long
he
time
died.
ago.
Oh, did he?
Long time ago.
That's
So
what you
just take your white and make little curves, and before you know it, you will get something that looks like a beach scene, like this.
That is awesome.
Glue your letters with some E6000 glue. Again, you can get that in a craft store. And there you have it, a great little beach sign. That's going on my boat. Or even simpler for the kids with some E6000, how about putting a shell on it and it's a cute little thing to hang? All right? This was the same idea. One brush, 3 colors on it. Paint the whole board, make a sun, glue some rocks to look like people.
Awesome.
Happy
so
crafting.
listen, so with a little qigong and a little painting and a little wine, you'll remove all the toxins and all the things clogging up your work and your works, and you will be relaxed and ready for the week. Listen, God bless. The hour goes real fast.
Are we done?
We are wrapping it up.
Oh, holy smokes.
I have been told that we are done, lady.
I thought we had more time than that.
Cheers. I mean, did you have anything else that you wanted to tell them?
I'm good. I'm
Chris,
going
where
to
do
enjoy
you
the
get-
beach.
Where do you get all your supplies?
Michael's or EC Moore craft stores, the dollar store, even Walmart has quite an impressive craft section. Great prices too.
There you go. So I think we will be back next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kathy, thank you.
Thank you so much,
It's
girl.
so
And
great
we'll
to
have
have
you back
here.
as well to
Beautiful.
talk about
I'd love
the
it.
next 10 moves we can do.
Enjoy the holiday weekend, everybody.
Thank
Go
you.
out there and live.
See you next week. Wow.
Happy Beach Day.
You coming?
Overdrive to